they found his hat by the chapel flame. Ash on the floor where they cursed his name. Two black books by the broken pew. Smoke climbed up where the cold wind blew. He had a rope scar and a bloodshot stare, a crooked cross and a sinner's prayer. No one asked what fire he woke, but the preacher knew he buried smoke. They said he died when the church bell rang with the last low curse and his hands left hanged. But the ashes cried, some men rise when the holy lie. The preacher buried smoke, but the smoke came walking back with fire in his footsteps and the devil on his track. No prayer could chain him, no grave could make him choke. He was the black wind rising when the preacher buried smoke. He rode into town when the choir went still, with a black coat torn on the hanging hill. The marshal froze by the mission light when those old boots broke the night. He said, I came for the truth you sold. Now face that fire before you're cold. The windows cracked, the candles died, the church doors locked from the inside. And far below where the lost souls yelled, the devil heard that chapel bell. Buried smoke, but the smoke came walking back with fire in his footsteps and the devil on his track. No prayer could chain him, no grave could make him choke. He was the black wind rising when the preacher buried smoke. I heard the chapel burning, watched the steeple fall. They said the smoke was finished. I said, smoke takes all! I was thrown to the flame, but a man made of ashes comes back with his name. The preacher buried smoke, but the smoke came walking back with fire in his footsteps and the devil on his track. No prayer could chain him, no grave could make him choke. He was the black wind rising when the preacher buried smoke. But when the chapel dust starts turning and the old church lights go broke, you can hear that fire walking when the preacher buried smoke. Whoa! his coat by the coal black track. Boot marks turning when none came back. Two black trains on a dead-end line, whistling smoke like a warning sign. He had a cracked old badge and a sinner's grin, a Bible burned where the names begin. No one asked what grave he crossed, but every liar knew what they lost. They said he died where the coal dust sleeps, with iron nails and secrets deep. But the black earth cried, some men return when the wicked hide. He was the coal dust prophet, with fire in his breath. He walked out of the darkness with one hand raised for death. No grave could quiet him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last bad omen the guilty had to feel. With a dead man's coin and a blood-stained book, the mayor ran and the judge went pale when those old boots crossed the jail. He said, I came for the truth you sold, now pay that debt in dust and gold. The lanterns cracked, the horses cried, the church doors locked from the inside. And far below where the lost men shout, the devil felt the coal smoke rise out. He was a coal dust prophet, with fire in his breath. He walked out of the darkness with one hand raised for death. No grave could quiet him, no devil made him kneel. He was the last bad omen the guilty had to feel. I heard the black train calling, I watched the iron glow. They said my soul was buried. I said, then dig below. I was left in the clay, but a man made of thunder don't fade away. The guilty had to feel. The black train starts crying and the cold rails start to squeal. You can hear that prophet coming. The guilty had to feel. They found his coat by the graveyard fence. Blood in the dirt where the law made sense. 3 black stones by a nameless cross. Cold wind counting what the town had lost. In a sinner's jaw, a cracked old badge from a crooked law. No one asked what grave he fled, but every guilty mouth went dead. They said he slipped where the dry bones lie, with a curse nailed shut under western sky. But the grave dirt cried, some men rise when the cowards lie. He came back, made a graveyard iron, fire in his hands, thunder in his chest. He walked through hell with the dead behind him, and the devil knew he wasn't like the rest. No bell could bury him, no rope could drag him low. He was the black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. He rode into town with the moon gone thin, dust on his boots and revenge on his skin. The mayor hid and the preacher stared when that old black shadow filled the square. He said, I came for the names you sold, now pay that debt before you're cold. The lands cracked, the horses cried, the courthouse shook from the inside. And far below where the lost souls burned, the devil knew he had returned. He came back, made a graveyard iron, fire in his hands, thunder in his chest. He walked through hell with the dead behind him, and the devil knew he wasn't like the rest. No bell could bury him, no rope could drag him low. He was the black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. I heard the coffin breathing, I felt the cold dirt shake. They said my road was over. I said, not till they break. I was blackened, I was left to the stone, but a man built from iron comes walking home. Like the rest, no bell could bury him, no rope could drag him low. He was the black storm coming, where the guilty had to go. When the graveyard wind starts howling, and the church lights burn low, you can hear that iron walking, where the guilty had to go. found his badge in the courthouse fire. Boots in the ash by the broken wire. 3 black hats on a witness chair. Smoke wrote justice in the air. Carved in bone, a dead man's grin and a heart of stone. No one asked what grave he crossed, but every lion knew the cost. They said he fell when the rifles cried, with his hands tied down on the sinner's side. But the courthouse floor screamed, some men rise when the law has lied. Bury the badge in fire, let the black smoke climb. He came back for judgment at the end of borrowed time. No law could chain him, no grave could make him kneel. He was the last hard promise the guilty had to feel. When the lamps burned red with the torn black coat in the eyes of the dead, the sheriff prayed by the jailhouse light. When those old boots split the night, he said, I came for the names you sold, now pay that debt in blood and gold. The windows cracked, the horses cried, the church bell broke from the inside. And far below where the lost men yelled, the devil heard that courthouse bell. In fire, let the black smoke climb. He came back for judgment at the end of borrowed time. No law could chain him, no grave could make him kneel. He was the last hard promise the guilty had to feel. I heard the judge start praying. I watched the rope burn clean. They said the badge had buried me. I said, then watch it bleed. I was broken, I was left in the flame. But a man born for judgment comes back with his name. Smoke climb, he came back for judgment at the end of borrowed time. No law could chain him, no grave could make him kneel. He was the last hard promise the guilty had to feel. When the courthouse starts burning and the night turns cold as steel, you can hear that badge fall silent. The guilty had to feel.